Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Welcome to another episode of Jana Talk podcast. Today, we're going to have a solo episode. I have prepared for you really practical topic, healthy habits. Why do we give up and how to stay consistent? Because I will also share my own experience, something a little bit funny, what happened recently, and it is a typical example from the books. So welcome and let's dive in. Have you ever wondered and promised to yourself that this time with some new habit or something you wanted to learn, that this time it will be different, that you will stay consistent in exercising or in running or in learning some new language or meditating or something else, only to give up a few weeks later? Has it happened to you? I believe that yes, at least one time, maybe more times, because usually this happens at the New Year's Eve or after the New Year's Eve, when we say to ourselves the New Year's resolution, right? So it's every year thing. Since I don't know when I stopped doing the New Year's resolutions and I started to work more on habits and habits tracking to make some changes, because I have realized that the small changes in life, when you tend to do it every single day or on a regular basis every week, it makes a huge impact and a huge difference. And recently, I've been thinking about the habits and the habits tracking and how habits have actually a huge result and impact on our life. It's in everything, in your energy, if you are fit, if your back hurts, or if you have some other health issue, if you stay more alive, that you have joy in your life. We spoke about joy in many episodes in the past, but still, also with your money, with your energy, with your work, with everything. Because in every aspect of our life, if we are consistent, if we put energy in it, then we see also the results. They appear after some period of time, but after repeating small things. So why is the new habit so difficult to apply? Why do we give up in some occasions? And why do we then later say to ourselves that it's bad that we didn't do it or we don't do it anymore? And sometimes we punish ourselves and we are really strict to ourselves, because when we give up or when we don't do it the way we want to do it or the way our brain realizes it should look like, the perfectionist, if you are the perfectionist as I am, then you are, you definitely know what am I talking about. So our brain loves routines. Our brain wants energy. It wants to save energy, and new habits require effort, a lot of work, a lot of energy. And old habits we tend to do automatically, so we save our energy. You brush your teeth without even thinking about it. You do it automatically every single morning and every evening, sometimes also during the day. You brush your hair also automatically. You do, like, you go to bed. You drink water. We do these things automatically in every single day without even thinking about it. That's also why it happens in some cases that when you put, for example, the keys a little bit somewhere else, then you might be searching for them, as it sometimes happened also to me in the past, right? So these automatic behaviors, they save energy. Some scientific facts let me share with you. Did you know that around 23 people give up within the first week with the new habit? That's a very high percentage. And around 43% stop within the first month. That's crazy. That's almost 1/2 of everyone is stopping the new habit and the new way of life after only 1 month, because they find out it's a little bit complicated. It takes effort, it takes energy, and it's uncomfortable to make a new habit, right? If it's actually something what leads us to a better life, to a more fulfilled life, then of course, if we want to change something, it is a little bit uncomfortable. But when we take the step every single day, a little one, it takes us closer and closer to the place or to the habit or to the, I don't know, place where you want to be. So it is really, truly very important. And one more thing also from the scientific facts, research shows that the famous 21-day rule is not actually correct. It's actually a myth. And building a habit, forming a habit takes much longer, not year, not 2, not 10 years. So that's great. It only takes approximately 66 days. Let me share with you my latest story. You know that I used to have quite serious problems with my back. I was not able to bend myself in the bathroom and I wanted to just clean my face in the morning. And I felt like an old lady. And we have in our family a lady who is 77 years old and she has much, much healthier back, or she has much healthier back than I used to have in this period when I had these problems. And so I started to do more exercise and change my daily routine and the lifestyle, which is really actually pretty great, and I love it. These new changes I developed, and I have, but everything has some limits. There is a gym I visit in Prague here, and there is a great competition. You know, it started to be competition, and I am a marketeer in my background, so I really love watching also what other brands do for competitions and communications, for inspiration all over the world. And this gym has prepared a really great competition that when you collect some stamps, and for every 10 stamps you can get into lottery, and then you can find out if you won the prizes. And every 2 weeks there are new winners. So I started to go to gym, to classes every single day, because I thought, okay, great. I have the new lifestyle. I have the exercises. I go swimming. I go to Pilates. I go to yoga. I love it. My back doesn't hurt. It's so fun, and I can win the prizes. Okay, perfect. So, and I love competition. Actually, it's, I think from, it's crazy. So I wouldn't say that I'm so competitive, but actually I found out that yes. And, once it happened in the past when I was responsible for mentors for Czech and Slovak countries, we went with the teams from the Netherlands. We went to the Netherlands and we had a team building, and there was some game and table tennis. And I have never played table tennis, maybe in the past when I was a child, but I used to play tennis a little bit, a few years, like 6 years or something like this. And the first balls, it was crazy. I was the worst. So I said, no, I can't be the worst. I can't be the worst when I played tennis. And actually I was trying. And actually I found, I end up, I think the second or almost the first. And they were laughing how competitive I am. And, it was really crazy at the beginning and then the latest. So yes, I like competition actually. So this competition from this gym is really awesome. I love it. And so I started to go to this gym every single day to collect the stamps and to be able to compete in this competition. And I didn't go. I went to the classes, open classes, where it is a little bit more intense for the training. And I didn't make any break because I wanted to win the prizes. So I started to go really every single day. Then I started to feel a little bit my muscles, but I was thinking, it's okay. The competition and the training and everything. And, then, you know, I need to Google it, but the bottom part of the spine, the tiny part of the spine, the bottom one, it started to hurt crazy. It was really crazy. I was not able to sit on a chair for 2 days because it was really, really, really very painful. And I was thinking, what did I do? Did I sit too much on in front of my computer? So, but I didn't realize it's because of the exercises. It's because of the intense training that I didn't make any break. And the other day, last week, today is Sunday, and this happened on Wednesday. And I went to Rose, my dachshund, and I wanted to just to be with her. So I lie down on the sofa for a few minutes, and then I wanted to go back to my computer to work. And I was not able to stand up from my couch, from my sofa, because the back was stuck. And it hurt. There was like something probably with the nerve inside. The muscles were stuck, and it was so crazy, so painful. And this pain I used to know in the past, but not anymore. So it was really crazy. Why did it happen to me when I'm exercising, when I change my lifestyle? But the lesson is, when you do it too much and you don't do the breaks, everyone who does fitness a lot, they know it properly, that the relaxation is important, because actually the muscles need the relaxation and they are growing during this period. So it's actually normal, but I thought that I will be okay. So now I made a little break for a few days, just like 3 or 4. I went only yesterday swimming, and my back feels perfect again. It feels normal without pain. And the lesson is really that healthy habits aren't about doing everything perfectly. They're about finding a balance, and the balance is the key word in actually everything. If you do anything too much, as I did this, then something else will appear, what you don't like, what you are not aware of, or what you don't wish. So the balance in every single part of our life is really important. But let me explain also the biggest mistakes people do in making or creating new habits. So the first mistake is that they try to do everything at once. Mistake number 2, they rely only on motivation. But motivation disappears, systems remain. And important is also not only to have systems, but also have to have a vision, the long-term vision, where you are heading to. Because if the vision is something what drives you internally, inside of you, then you will go there, or you will do it, even you do not feel like doing it, or you are demotivating because you are tired, or you want to do something else. But you will keep doing it because the vision, the long-term vision, will help you. Mistake number 3, expecting immediate results. Definitely when I go once to the gym, I cannot expect that my back pain will disappear, or that my super button will be even more super button and sexy and slim and fit and nice and beautiful. But it takes time, right? So every single day, well, not every single day, but a few times a week on a regular basis, to think about and your new habit, and making it consistent. And mistake number 4, being too hard on yourself after missing one day. That's actually also my case, because when I want to do something, I do it, I go for it, and don't think about any other option. So just thinking about that I will miss one day was really crazy in my head. But missing one day doesn't ruin a habit, but giving up does. So never ever give up. So what actually works? What does work when you want to develop a new habit and you want to stay consistent and make it really real, like your new lifestyle? Start incredibly small. This is very important. Don't get inspired with my going to the gym every single day. But really start incredibly small. Instead of I will work that out in 1 hour, do a little bit every day or a few times a week on a regular basis. Habit stacking. That's actually pretty great, because you can attach a new habit to an existing one. This means after brushing teeth, after drinking coffee in the morning, cappuccino, or after breakfast, after anything you do on a regular basis, start a new habit. And this will help you to do the new habit immediately and much more easily. Then focus on identity. Instead of saying, I want to run, say, I am someone who takes care of my body. Identity creates consistency, and consistency also makes you feel proud of yourself, makes you feel better, happier. So this definitely helps. Number 4, progress over perfection. So absolutely one step every single day is much better than doing many steps in one day and then 1 year nothing. And number 5, listen to your body, because rest isn't a failure. Recovery is part of progress. This is my lesson. Yes, this is my lesson for sure. And why habits change your life? This is something what I spoke about in some also previous episodes, because after 1 day, after 1 month, after 1 year, after 5 years, when you continuously do the habit, it completely transforms your life. Your future isn't created by one big step, by one big decision, but it is created by hundreds of small decisions repeated every single day. My final message to you is, don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until next month, until everything feels perfect. Start today, start now, and stay consistent. Because the smallest habit you repeat every single day has the power to change your life. And this is worth it. Thank you for watching Jana podcast, and thank you for being here with me. I'm looking forward to seeing you next Sunday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcast. Have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful week ahead. Take care. Bye-bye.